spooky treasure trail she's got going on. I'd follow that baby all the way downtown if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. That's my daughter, Karen!
Yeah!
The internet may hear new and fun, but it's really a porn highway to hell. If your children want to get on the internet, don't let them. It's only a matter of time before they get sucked into a vortex of shame, drugs, and pornography from which they'll never recover. The internet, it's just not worth it. This message brought to you by Citizens United Negating Technology for Life and People Safety.
106.
The #1 board game.
Citizens Uniting for Negating Technology. So for people that don't know what that this game takes place in the 90s, 1998 specifically, and while the internet has already existed for a number of years, the internet was still very much a new thing. In 1998, a lot of people still didn't have computers in their homes, and the internet was becoming a more common thing. So at schools, computers started showing up, people started using the internet, and I remember even when I was a kid, I was born in 1994, so I was around, I would have been 4 when Liberty City Stories takes place, and, you know, and still 5, 6 years old when the 90s ended. But what I will say is that these commercials that like talking about how evil the internet is and that your kids are gonna get sucked into pornography and drugs and all this other stuff, this was a Rockstar parodying about parents back then, because a lot of these organizations were popping up back then and they were saying, oh, you know, if you let your kids use the internet, they're gonna, you know, learn how to be terrorists, or they're gonna be like commit crimes, or they're gonna use drugs or look up porn and a lot of this other stuff, when the internet is a very helpful resource. So basically they were just fear-mongering over a bunch of nonsense. I would say the biggest damage to kids has been social media, not necessarily the internet. It was more social media that has caused a lot of kids, you know, mental problems. But the internet is a great resource, especially for learning, and the internet can be really great for kids, but parents should be responsible for their own kids. Parents should be checking what their kids are searching on the internet, looking up. If you don't want your kids looking up bad stuff on the internet, control their internet access, but don't say that the internet overall is evil. That's what those commercials were parodying it. They were making fun of how, you know, back then in the 90s, they were saying, oh, the internet is going to be evil and, you know, it's going to corrupt kids and destroy everyone.